Hello, all my beautiful water elements. This would be regarding Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I hope all is well on your end. Thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. Please continue to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell button for your convenience. If you would like to book your own personal read, check out the description box below. So, water elements, this is going to be a Mercury retrograde read for you guys. And the retrograde has started today, which is December 29th, and it ends January the 19th of 2023. I'm pretty sure a lot of you water elements are familiar with it. If you're not, you can feel free to dive in and get more information. And if you follow my Instagram, I did leave a pinned comment on some solutions and tips for the Metro retrograde, giving you a little bit of a rundown. But we all know Mercury represents communication. I always like to tell people that this is the period of time for you to declutter your energy, whether that is physical stuff you need to clutter out your life, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Definitely standing in your power, using your voice, being seen and being heard. Sometimes there can even be energies that come towards you that's from the past. That can be a past lover. Sometimes it even could be ex-friends, family. I wouldn't say that it's to hurt you. It's definitely to get you to see something that you may not have quite gotten over yet, so you could be able to make your peace. Be wary of technology acting up, guys, glitches. I'm pretty sure you guys been seeing this because we have been in pre-shadow moment for a minute. But I always call this energy tower moment retrograde, shadow moment retrograde, to get you to pulling from in. And this is definitely about you, facing your fears and any challenges that has been haunting you. It's like instead of them chasing you, you're going to be chasing their ass this time. And that's, a rude awakening energy though. And also to any plans or any goals that you have been trying to accomplish before the retrograde, do not let the retrograde scare you and stop you into these goals and affirmations, these goals and things you're working on. Continue to work on it with your head up high, but do be aware that if you notice a little bit of interruption during these challenges and obstacles you're trying to face, that could just be a sign from the divine that you may have to unlearn something, relearn it again, and refocus your energy. Okay, I don't advise working on something new, but what you were working on before prior hand, don't let that stop you. And just take a deep breather, guys, and just relax through it. You guys are water signs, so I know you feel everything. It's always, I feel like, right? Waters, you can definitely feel everything. So I would tell you water signs to do a lot of detoxing, spiritual cleansing if you can, meditation, music. Just do things to keep your energy upbeat, because being that I know a lot of you are empaths, that means you are feeling every nick and cranny that is happening, even people's energy that can be coming towards you as well too. So definitely keep yourself protected and covered. Do your meditations on your crown chakra and throat chakra and even third eye chakra when need be, if you have not. So what we're going to focus on right now here is the karmics that are leaving, or this can even be signs of what you need to work on, okay? And then after we focus on the things you need to work on, we'll focus on what comes in for you when you focus on these things, okay? So definitely take what resonates, and you can always look at your other elements that is in your placement chart, all right? Alrighty, karmics that is leaving, or karmics and situations that Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces need to work on in this retrograde period, so they can have their blessings and opportunities come in spirit. So what do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces here? I will talk about it in one moment. And one more for the root. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, please. Oh, wow. It's always my water signs that get that get a lot of cards that come out, and I try to say 4. Okay. I have to put it. I have to put this. Like, y'all the only sign that got all of these. And it's water babies. I had to give y'all that. It came out and they want it. Okay. So this gave me chills. And it's a good energy of chills. So let me just start off by saying these are the energies that is trying to be released during this retrograde. I want to say that I feel like for some of you, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, this retrograde feels intense more than it has felt as the previous retrogrades. But when I say intense, it's like you can feel it. But I also feel that instead of you being very afraid and weary of it, I could feel a lot of y'all is going to be getting strong. You might be a little afraid now, but at the same time, you can sense that something needs to go. Like, you know, something is about to happen. I feel like a lot of water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, you are very the intuitive of the zodiac. So you probably have been repeating this over and over for some months now and years now that something big is going to happen. But I feel like a lot of you water signs are scared. This is why I was telling you, don't be afraid of this Mercury retrograde. Don't let this thing put you in fear, because some of you just feel like at any given moment something terrible is going to knock on your door. It doesn't have to be that way. If you speak that kind of fear, it may come at you that way. So the first thing that came out was breaking generational curses. Woo wee, woo wee. Now, for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces that are in your spiritual energy, if you're doing spiritual practice, if some of you guys are medium psychics, or just have some strong, powerful, intuitive energy, you've been in your shadow work, you've been doing your spiritual healing, you just really been in your spiritual zone in some way, you would definitely know what that generational curse means. So I feel like for some of you that are listening to this, when generational curse came out, you can be the oldest child or you can be the middle child. That's the only two energy I feel. Maybe the baby for a few selected of you. I'm gonna say 1%. But highly energy that's coming in here is the oldest child, maybe the only child, but it seems like there's a lot of siblings for some of y'all behind this, but it can be the only child, the middle child, okay, that has the generational curses being thrown at them the most, okay, and that means that you guys have the gift. And you will notice it, water signs, that a lot of people comes to you with their problems. Even people in your family, negative ones in your family, comes to you, or a lot of their wrongdoing gets thrown at you. Breaking generational curses, y'all don't understand the generational curses. That is a powerful thing to do, because you guys are going to take that damn cord and you're going to get the most sharpest scissor or axe, whatever, and you're going to finally cut a cord that has been wrapped around you, your children, your family, whatever. That includes low vibrationals. That's just like if you have in your family cycle that everybody doesn't want to do nothing with themselves. You know what I mean? They're negative. They're all about drama. And you notice they drink all the time. They drink and carry on. You're different. You don't want to do that. And you notice that being that you don't want to do that, the family outs you the most. You're like the black sheep, and they out you and attack you. And reality, it's not that you're bad. They make you feel like you're bad, but you're not. It's that you have a gift here. Your ancestors have been screaming for you to help break this generational curse in this cycle. And a lot of y'all are breaking it in this retrograde. There's something I feel for some of you Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. There's going to be something really powerful that's going to get revealed during this retrograde or a little after it about family. And it is something very narcissistic about this. And I feel like it has something to do about deeds, money. It's something really wrong that someone has did to you personally, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, that you kind of can sense intuitively, but the curtains are being revealed. Remember what I said. Retrograde is about truth. So someone could be coming back to you, a family member. It could be someone that you don't even like. Listen to them. Okay, if a family member reaches out towards you guys on social media, called you, whatever, and you might suck your teeth and say, I do not like this mother effer, take a minute and think what I'm telling you. It's retrograde. It's a reason. Listen, because this person is going to say something, reveal something to you that's going to just shake the table, but it is going to knock down a generational cycle that has been haunting you. A lot of you have the gift here. A lot of you that are listening to this reading, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, you have probably been connecting with your ancestors even stronger than what you usually do, because you're the chosen one. You have the light. But I do feel this is for an older child or a middle child. It might be for a baby, okay? We even have you releasing lack of support here. So I feel like it's two energies in here. You are going to bring in support in your life. A lot of you feel like loners. You don't have that much people by your side. If you do have somebody by your side, you might have one to-go person that's by your side. And maybe that person deals with their own challenges as well, too. So you don't really want to bother them too much with your problems. You get what I'm saying? Some of you water signs don't have anybody. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to bring in support into your life. But this retrograde in particular is going to help you to open your heart, because water signs, trust is always a factor with all of you. You guys have a hard problem with trust and holding on to the past. Okay, that's why I said retrograde gonna hit you hard like a bee. It's gonna sting you. But y'all are gonna learn how to open your heart and be able to trust, to allow true support to come in. So I feel after this retrograde, If you've been feeling alone and you're dealing with a lot of heavy situations by yourself, you're going to bring in the right people, okay? Some of you even could be releasing some type of depression that you guys been facing that is linking to a repeated cycle that has a lot to do with generational curses. So some of you could be going through a dark night of the soul. If you don't know what that means, please feel free to look that up, get information on it. But dark night of the soul definitely links to depression, okay? Sadness, being in a dark place. You feel alone. You feel like, why are you here on earth? You just start thinking these things. And if it gets too heavy, water signs, that you feel like, okay, the thoughts are becoming a little too hard on me, I can't bear them, and prayer works, but get help and get therapy as well too. Don't run away or shy away from therapy. That doesn't mean something's wrong with you, okay? That means your soul is trying to break free, and it could be a little too hard for your physical self to handle at the moment. Reach out. Now, some of you water signs I'm pulling into, I don't know if I can do that because I have lack of this and lack of that. You will have support to come in to help you. Open your heart and be open to who it could be, okay? It could even be somebody negative in your family that can bring that to you, but it's because it's their karma and they have to do it. See what I'm saying? So be open to how it's going to come in for y'all. But a lot of y'all may have that, might be going through a severe dark night of the soul, and that's because it's about to end. That's what's happening. And you know how they say, like, that worst, that ending at the end, it gets really hard, right? It's like, whew, that last finale, it's really hard, right? That's what's happening. Now, we even have releasing codependency issues. So some of you can have codependency issues. Who are you being codependent on? You could be being codependent on a person, that's not healthy. Or there could be something that you're doing that's not healthy, that's very codependence like. So that is something that you would need to work on too. You need to get to the bottom of it. Why do I have these codependent issues? Why can't I be alone? Why do I have to feel I have to support on this person? Why? You got to start asking these questions to yourself and the universe, and they will give you the answers, okay? Now, 2 of these answers came out at the same time. So some of you definitely could be going through this. A karmic city or state, and you're moving. No more homeless. No more being homeless. That's what I was trying to say. I'm sorry for the error. You will have your own. So generational curse, again, it's coming in. Some of you could be living with someone that has something to do with your generational curse. It's a karmic partner, but it could be family, lover, whatever it is. There's a connection to that. It's deeper. And I feel some of you are going to get a deep divinational ancestry read about it and get more into it of what it is. I feel some of y'all doing that down the line, but some of y'all already know that. As I told you before, karmic comes in all forms. Karmic is not only just a partner. Karmic could be down to possessions. It could be your house, your city, or your home. There is a reason why you guys are bonded where you're living at right now. Some of you where you're living at right now, whether it's the city or the state, you can't stand it and you want to leave, but you're stressed because with the homelessness here, you don't feel like you have the stability or money to do it. So some of you could be living with someone, or some of you, could be living in a shelter right now or in your car. And I'm sending my prayers out to you for that. You could be feeling alone right now and going, how can I survive? I'm hearing someone doesn't want to be living under assistance either. You want your own, and you will, but it's all a karmic about it. So I would say that this retrograde is going to help you understand, why am I tied to this city and this state? Why am I living under these people? Why can't I have fully my own and be independent? When you ask these kind of questions, the universe will give you these answers. And I'm telling you right now, this is the karmic that's going to be relieved. Once this retrograde ends, a lot of you guys are going to be having your own completely. And some of you may want to get out of your city or may want to get out of your state, but you are going to be moving. And it's karmic behind it. The karmic has something to do with your ancestors. You see what I'm saying? Your karmic has something to do with your ancestors, and you will know more of that, okay? Let's give you a moon message. Moon message for this retrograde for water elements, please, Spirit. I mean, I was not expecting to give y'all 6 cards. I was supposed to give y'all 4, but the universe said no. Water elements need these messages. What else for the retrograde moon message for water signs here? Take time to breathe out. You see what I mean? What I was telling y'all in the beginning of this retrograde is to take a deep breath when needed, because water signs, you are in path. A lot of you guys feel you are ruled by emotions. You're ruled by the moon, okay? So it's going to get some days that it's going to get hard, and some days it's going to get easy. But when it does get hard, take a deep breath. Do not beat yourself up, okay? Don't beat yourself up. You're going to get the answers. You're going to get what's supposed to be rightfully yours. Take a deep breath. Sometimes it could just be people's energy who comes around you that's very overwhelming. Take time out. Turn your phone off when need be. Tell people, listen, I don't want company right now. And you don't have to help everybody and save everybody either if you can't, okay? Let's give you a self-care message for you guys. Self-care, self-love is the best. We have winning is your birthright, water signs, and you definitely will win. Just know that winning is your birthright. You deserve to have everything and more. Don't feel like because you have less, that's how it's supposed to be set out. Some of you will go, well, I'm 40 or something years old. I guess this is what my life is supposed to be. No, it's not. A lot of you are going to learn how to be at peace with yourself. And some of you are going to be in this energy after retrograde that you're going to be by yourself. Some of you need to be by yourself. Some water signs might be mad to hear that and go, oh, I want to be with somebody. It's not saying you're not going to be with somebody, but perhaps you need to be with you and your soul and inner child first before you can try to bring somebody into your energy. Look at that. See, this is why. No more putting yourself down. You're going to stand up for yourself. Do you love who you are becoming? Do you feel like you're becoming the best version of yourself? If you can answer that answer truthfully and say yes to that, then you just got your answer. If you're like frowning and that means you don't love who you're becoming. So that's what you have to work on. Let's give water signs another self-care message for this retrograde, please, Spirit. Let's give them another self-care message for this retrograde. Happiness. Look at that. And we have change here that wanted to come out here too. Look at that. If you look at it, it's two reflections. This is your inner self and this is your outside self. It's time to get your outside and inner side together as one. Your higher self is speaking to your soul. It's time for you to be happy again. Okay, your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. See, that's really important here, water signs. And we have change. This change is trying to form, but a lot of you have to change the atmosphere within self. And we have a resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. So water signs, that's what you have to do. And sometimes water signs, change can be very hard. A lot of y'all are not that comfortable with change. A lot of you water signs are so used to just having the same routine. A lot of you don't like to take leap of faith because you like to know the plan beforehand before you do it. But life is trying to get you to change out of that energy and let you to go within. Okay, open your heart. Please do that. Let's see what your ancestors and angels, what kind of advice and heads up they want to give you during this retrograde here. Water signs. Oh, that came out quick. You guys are getting 2 messages for everything. Okay, so you have the wolf here, and it says take care of your needs. That's interesting. We have winter. Some of you where you're living at in the world, it could be winter right now. It could be very cold. This is a time for you to take care of yourself. I'm hearing something about your immune system, so make sure you are building your immunity back up. You can look into a lot of herbal supplements and vitamins that definitely can help you to build your immunity up. Vitamin C, orange juice is very good too. Vitamin B12, these are some kind of things you can look into. Build your immunity up as well too. But, you know, taking care of your needs, taking care of self. Look at that, the wolf, the lone wolf, being to self, okay? And look at that, it's so crazy. We have the fortune teller card here. I said that too. Some of you water signs can be very intuitive. Some of you could be going into your intuitive energy. Some of you might even find yourself buying fortune teller crystal balls because a lot of you have a gift. Do make sure that you are protecting your head a lot during this retrograde too. Try your best to wear some type of head covering when you're out around a lot of people because, like I said, the energies that might come around during this retrograde, people gonna be acting chaotic. People act chaotic regardless, even when it ain't a retrograde. But you know how it is. People be bugging a little bit more when the retrograde hits. So if you know you're going to be out and about around a lot of people, like the mall or shopping or whatever you're going to do, try your best to have some type of head covering over your head if you can to protect yourself from the energy because you don't want that energy to stem into you. If you can't wear the head covering, just make sure you always try to cleanse yourself and do a prayer when you get back in. But we have here, see beyond the current situation. So that's what this retrograde is trying to teach you along with your ancestors and guides. They're trying to get you to see beyond what's going on currently in your life here, seeing beyond a different perspective. Okay, so when our Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces begin to do the work during the retrograde, what can they expect when they do the work? And some of you water signs are already doing the work here. Look at that. We have 24 here. Expect possibilities. Look at that. Look at the door of many opportunities that is opening up. You can expect opportunities and change. A lot of y'all already got the message about you being able to move. And right now, you're probably saying, how is that going to be possible? I don't have this. I don't have that. You got to believe. You got to believe it in order to receive it. In order to achieve it, you have to believe it. So when you start to put in the work, even if the work involves you changing your mind frame about something, you can expect doors to come in. You can expect change to come in for your life, okay? You can expect opportunities to open up for you. And it will. That door will open up for you. Only if you allow it the way it's supposed to. Other messages for water elements when they do the work during the retrograde, Spirit, what can they expect? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Enlightenment. Look at that. Even success is at the bottom of the deck. Expect enlightenment. Look at that boat there. Like, that boat just looks like traveling again too. Being able to move on and move forward. I'm going to tell you this, water signs. If y'all are thinking about moving, or y'all been wanting to move physically from something, y'all are going to have the opportunity after the retrograde to move. It's going to be something big that's going to get presented towards you guys so that you can move here. And I feel like when y'all move, that's when y'all will find y'all success and opportunities at when y'all move. That's where y'all will find your opportunity, success when y'all move. Y'all can expect enlightenment, joy, you know, a sense of honor. Look at that. You can expect miracles to form as well too. That is beautiful. So it's like, you know, do the shadow work, okay? Don't run from the shadow. Go towards the shadow. What else can water signs expect? Healing, okay? With the grieving tells us healing. That butterfly tells us transformation. You could be able to heal. You could be able to let go of your emotions. You could be able to heal. That's looking like that generational curse. That gives me this energy. This is like someone's loved ones. And this is your ancestors being able to be happy because y'all finally can be restored here. Commitment, staying committed. If you stay committed to the task, you can expect new beginnings to prosper when you stay committed to the task at hand here, water signs. What else can water signs expect when they you know, do the work during this retrograde? If y'all hear my stomach, that's my stomach growling. I am hungry. You can expect extra money hitting your account. So I'm telling you, in the next few weeks, money opportunities can come in right after this retrograde. You can definitely expect a blessing to be yours. So it's something you are praying for day in, day out. I feel like some of you water signs pray for something like almost every day or every other day that you want is something really important. And that's what's going to come in. 1188, you can look that number up as well. You will have that go for it attitude. So I definitely could see like a lot of y'all like just taking a leap here, not hesitating anymore. Remember I said some of you are very uncomfortable with change, but I could see you guys like saying, you know what, F it, I'm gonna go for change. I've been saying this for a while for water signs. I feel like a lot of y'all have fire energy that just came into y'all. Some of y'all could have fire in y'all chart, or some of y'all could have took a deeper dive into y'all like whole natal chart and found out, hey, I got fire in this element here. And then y'all really just took it like, yeah, fire, empowerment. I just really could feel this strong drive, because I feel like a lot of water signs are not sitting anymore. A lot of water signs, y'all are very comfortable, or y'all get very intimidated. Remember, you're ruled by the moon, so you get very fearful. But a lot of you are not doing that anymore. You're taking big leaps here that a lot of people's going to be very surprised here. I would definitely tell y'all to move in silence with whatever y'all do. Only tell trusted, reliable sources. But you definitely are going to be letting go of what no longer serves you. Bottom of the deck, I'm going to give y'all as a bonus card here. I'm going to give y'all the other one too. Starting a YouTube channel. Some of you could be starting your career here. So if you got a gift here, start vlogging. And I did talk about the empowerment. See what I mean by that red here? It's like love, passion, and strength. You standing in your power here, going for things that you love as well. Last but not least, let's give you an affirmation you can say towards yourself during this retrograde process for Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Spirit, what they need to know. You have two that came out here, and we have today I feel worthy. Today I will accept all the wonderful things in this life. And then we have today I am adventurous. See what I just said about that fire energy in you water signs? You're starting to become adventurous. It's like water signs is not going to be sitting on the sidelines no more doing the same routines. I could feel, honestly, I feel for some time now, maybe a year or more, maybe a year or two, a lot of you water signs got tired of doing the same damn thing over and over. You want new in your life. You want spunk in your life. I could see a lot of you guys doing something physically to yourself different, you know, just taking a leap here. So that is a powerful energy to have. Today, I will get out of my comfort zone and try something I never tried before. So I could definitely feel that would be the energy that will push into y'all after the retrograde. Powerful reading for y'all guys. You guys got bonus messages in here. You know, always take what resonates towards you. Look at your other elements. It will give you more messages. And I just really am rooting for all you Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for this retrograde and afterwards to be the best version of yourself. And enjoy. Remember, support the channel. Buy water elements. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, that is. Bye-bye.